Wraps up in Cape Town today. For more, we catch up with Nompumelelo Sibiza, who caught up with some of the leaders on the sidelines.
Thanks very much. I'm joined in studio by Jeff Rothschild, and he's from Brand SA, just to get his perspective on how the WEF meetings have gone and how it's been to project South Africa in the last while, given all the events that have been taking place. Thanks very much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you.
So, obviously, we didn't have the best press at the beginning of the week when WEF started. We had the young girls coming to protest around all the violence against women and children at the beginning of the week. And, of course, we had the violence against fellow Africans here in the country. How difficult has it been for Brand SA to project itself to the meeting here?
Well, obviously one's got to be real, and there are problems. I mean, the reality is the pictures we see in the newspaper or on the TV or experience. So it is difficult. There is skittishness, as we're all aware. Some of the heads of state did not come for the conference.
Yes.
Generally speaking, though, one had to do the best under the circumstances, and I think the way the president has reacted is pretty positive. Obviously, you're not going to satisfy everybody because there are underlying problems, and the question is, how do those arise?
Yes.
Do they arise through the joblessness? Do they arise through the violence against women and children? And the question is, one's got to get to the bottom of it. And only this morning I experienced that the Western Hotel have set up a grouping of ladies to sort out and discuss amongst themselves and with management and most probably with the male staff just exactly how they're going to deal with what they're facing.
Yes.
Because obviously their staff wanted to go out and join the, can I call them, protesters today. And they've said, let's talk about it. Let's try and see if we can make a difference.
Yes.
And I think the biggest thing that's happened around this for the benefit of us in the country is that we're talking.
Yes, absolutely.
And people are beginning to appreciate. And there are a lot of people who are disgusted by what's going on. It's not only in South Africa, to my horror here, it's all over the world that femicide is going on. It's unacceptable.
Yes, absolutely.
And we've got to get involved to change it. But it's not a matter of looking over there. It's actually a matter of each one of ourselves looking at ourselves and saying, what are we promoting?
That's right. So beyond the headline news and the stuff that has really kind of overshadowed this meeting, what have the exchanges been like at the meeting for Brand SA? And are people still positive about possibly investing in South Africa?
Yes, there's a definite possibility. So let's start with the Brand South Africa doing the breakfast with the president. Very well attended, very well commented on, and it was a wonderful opportunity for him to address the audience that was there. It was a full room, most probably about 120 people, and heavy, can I call them heavy hitters or people in business? So that was good. And what for me also stood out is our Minister of Communications, who did a breakfast the following day talking about AI and the reality of what AI is all about and how it's got to permeate not through just the young people but through the older generation, and that one needs to change behavior.
Yes.
We're not in a world which is about jobs. We're in a world where we can create our own futures, and how are we going to do that? It's not a matter of going to an institution and getting a job for life anymore. It's a matter of what are you going to do to be entrepreneurial and do something that you have a passion for and that has a meaning in society and that you can earn a living and bring up a family.
You're also a businessman. What are your thoughts about the South African economy? Can we turn our economy around?
There's no answer is it's not possible. It's a matter of power. And I think there's opportunity. I think it can be done. Obviously, we've got to change attitude. Obviously, we've got a mountain to climb because a lot of things have gone wrong. There's a lot of criticism of recent years and what's gone on. Behavior in many of the, can we call it corporates and public sector, of unacceptable practices, morality and ethics just not at the right level. And we've got to get people to understand and to change behavior. But behavior changes only comes with leadership. And we as South Africans, I think everybody at the moment is crying out for action.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. As I mentioned, that was Jeff Rothschild. He's the chairman at Control Risks, and he also is representing Brand SA.